avoiding playing with my hair, and as you can see, I have tied my hair back into a ponytail to help with that because last time I just kept playing with my hair. So hopefully I avoid that today. So the purpose of my speech today is to inform everyone about yoga, and then hopefully you will learn about the health benefits that are obtained from practicing yoga. So 5 years ago, I attended my very first yoga class, and it was quite the intimidating experience because I did not know what a yoga class would entail. I remember looking at the yoga instructor and all of the students, and they all looked so happy and at peace in the positions that they were in, and I simply could not get my body to bend and twist into them. They just looked so effortless. They just made everything look so effortless. But after my first few classes, I absolutely fell in love with the practice, and I have been doing it ever since. So I will first inform you all what yoga is and who practices yoga, and then I will move on into its physical benefits, and lastly, I will talk about its mental benefits. So, to begin with, I'm going to talk to you about what yoga is and who practices yoga. Yoga, which in ancient Sanskrit means to unite, is a form of exercise that combines relaxation, practicing postures, breathing exercises, and relaxation. It was first originated over 5,000 years ago, but according to University of Maryland Medical Center, it was not introduced to America until the late 1800s. And it was until the 1960s, when Americans began to make it popular because they began to be interested in the mind and body therapies that it would cause. I'm trying to think. Sorry, excuse me. And since then, it has become very popular, and according to the study Yoga in America, published in yogajournal.com, 20.4 million Americans currently practice yoga. So as we can see, yoga has become very popular over the years, and people are very interested in the physical and mental benefits that are included in yoga. So now that we know about what yoga is and who practices yoga, let's look at some of the physical benefits that it provides for us. So one of the first physical benefits, according to Timothy McCall, in Count on Yoga, 38 Ways Yoga Keeps You Fit, he lists improvement of flexibility as one of the most obvious physical benefits of yoga, because yoga allows us to bend and stretch our bodies in ways in which we normally would not in our everyday lives or in other forms of exercises. In addition, he lists weight loss as another form of physical benefit, And in addition to that, he also mentions that because of the mental and spiritual side of yoga, yoga influences us in eating healthier and making healthier eating habits. So that leads me to my third and final point, and that is the mental benefits of yoga. So in addition to the physical benefits of yoga, we have mental benefits, and one of the mental benefits is that it releases stress. So as college students, I know that we all experience stress, whether it's studying for a final exam or preparing for a speech. We've all experienced it at one point or another. Yoga, when you practice it, releases that stress that we have. So because it creates a sense of clarity and calmness, and it just de-stresses us. So according to a study published in 2011 by Nicholas Brisbane and Glenn A. Lowry, published in Journal of Public Religion and Health, it was a study called Mindfulness and Levels of Stress, a comparison of beginners and advanced yoga practitioners. It showed that people who practice yoga for over 5 years are less stressed than those who practice yoga for 5 years or less. So that leads me to my second mental benefit of yoga, and it is one that I personally experienced myself, and it is concentration. It is the tree pose, which I forgot the clicker. So let me run over to get it. Sorry about that. It is the tree pose, and as you can see, and my only concentration for the tree pose is to keep my balance and to not fall over. So over time, yoga has definitely sharpened my concentration, and it has transported into my work life, into my academic studies, and into my personal life. So we now have an understanding of what yoga is and what yoga can do for us. So to recap, I went over what yoga is, the physical benefits of yoga, and some of its mental benefits. Going back to when I first began yoga, I now definitely value what yoga is and what it has provided for me mentally and physically. For those of you who have not practiced yoga, which according to my audience analysis, 33.33% of you have not, I would say for you to give it a try because it does offer great benefits for you. So as It ends in every yoga class by every instructor. I'm going to finish with putting my hands up on my chest and bowing down to you. Namaste. Thank you.